Still 94 fucking %. Why is it low fucking bandwidth? It's Elgato, man. It drives you absolutely mad. Stable. 800 kilobits. You gotta be kidding me. Testing again. Oh, I'm gonna have to get rid of that.
Crazy, you fucking jihadist?
Right.
Well, they're gone.
Half a bloody...
That's what I like to see, though. Quick reactions from people when
rabbit.
So again, so they're starting to spot the IDs. I'm going to put more down again in open areas and trains, not just.
User was moved to your channel.
Maybe we should move to another channel.
Hey.
Like Games Room 1 or something. I'll go and see what Aiken wants. BRB, as they say.
BRB.
Computer bloody blue screens again.
Oh god.
Channel switched.
Oh!
Hello. Hi.
You changed the PC?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, my old one was pretty bad.
You know you can copy your profile across.
What on? Well, I don't have a TeamSpeak profile, so yeah.
How could you be tier 1 if you never had a TeamSpeak profile?
I have a TSP profile, but I don't have a TeamSpeak profile.
Yeah, well, in the TeamSpeak you had on your old computer, if you copy it across, you'll get it all the way it used to be.
Right, sorry, I just re-downloaded TeamSpeak on this new one, so...
But if this is the one you're going to keep, I'll give you a tier 1 on here. But
yeah, this is the one I'm going to keep, yeah. I mean, much appreciated. Thank you.
There you go, you'll be able to play Ironfront tonight now.
Yeah, thank you.
Alright, cheers.
User left your channel. Channel switched.
Yeah, can't now. Shush.
Must seem to recognise his voice. There's some guys coming here and try it on, you know.
Yeah.
There's some
Don't give me that
12-year-olds
cheek.
coming here and try it on.
I can't help him, so don't give me that cheek. Auntie.
So I thought I gave you moderator. You could have moderator, for God's sake. I mean, hang on. You should have moderator. I mean, you're a gunny bunny, aren't you?
Yeah. I'm a bad man. I start, abusing people as well. No, I'm joking.
Oh, you can't do that. I'll have to take it off you again, and I don't like taking it off people. I want as many good moderators on here as I can get.
Monitorators.
Yeah, monitorators. And as you're a gunny bunny. You should
Bugs Bunny.
You should refuse promotion, you know.
Why?
If Stu says we're going to make you first lieutenant, going to make you an officer, you should no. I want to stay as I am. And he'll say why, and you'll say because I'm a gunny bunny. A master gunny bunny as well.
You get too easily amused.
And I'm still tired, man.
Didn't you get any sleep?
Oh, I got some sleep. It was all broken and shit popping into my head like it does. And the light coming in through the window doesn't help in the morning, I guess.
Don't you have a blacked out curtain or blind?
I've got curtains, I just can't get anywhere the curtain pole.
That because you've got too much computers
in front of me. Yeah. You should see the setup. It's starting to look like NASA. I got these two 32-inch Samsung smart TV, full HD and all that shit, and Curry's had them on sale at Christmas for 199 quid. Now they're on sale for 320 quid. I can't understand that one. But as I was moving one, I tripped and it hit a power plug that I had dangling, and it smashed the screen. So I'm going to have to put in a claim, because I can't afford a 320 quid for a new one, so I'm going to have to claim on the house insurance. Luckily the home entertainment shit's covered for that sort of thing. So, but in the meantime I spent what money I've got left on a one that's manufacturer refurbished on eBay. It's the same price as what they were at Curry's, so you get a year's manufacturer's warranty on it again, you see, once the manufacturer refurbished, and there's no marks on the screen or anything, it looks perfect. But then I thought, well, if I put them side by side, one remote control is going to control both of them. So I've been on the Samsung website and all the forums and that, and you can't do anything about that. Now, JVC a few years ago...
Why don't you just use the buttons under the monitor? Isn't that easier?
There is no buttons, it's a smart TV.
Even my smart TV has bloody buttons underneath.
Yeah, but this is up on a wall bracket. It's up on a wall bracket, this. It's all connected, hooked up to the network and to to the TV aerials and that. I mean, it really is smart TV. I can put hard drives on it and all kinds of stuff now. But I'd say one remote, see JVC on their videos, if you have a look in the battery compartment of the remote control, it's got an A/B switch. So if you've got two JVC video recorders, as it was back then, because a lot of people wanted two video recorders, you could switch one to A and one to B, and the remote controls would work differently for each video, you see. Which is great, but Samsung haven't even thought of that on these TVs, but they said on their next generation of TVs they might have an ABC switch for people who have them, you know, as multi-monitors. So I've got my three 24-inch monitors side by side, so I get the surround vision for Armour and Battlefield and every other shit that I run, DCS and that. Above it is one 32-inch TV. Next to that I'm going to put another 32-inch TV, so I'm going to have this wall of video. And then underneath my three monitors I have two small 8-inch monitors with those MFD things stuck to the front of them, so I can press all the little green buttons and they all work. So, but I'm not going to be building an A10 cockpit.
God, don't.
I'm not that serious about it. And I just don't have the room in this pokey little bungalow, you know. It's like a rabbit hutch, and you'll appreciate that being a bunny.
Hey, rabbit.
Hey.
Look who's back!
I've been building something to show you. And I've built it.
Lego?
Kind of.
Meccano?
A little bit. Ignore the URL, it's just the one that it's tied to at the moment. But this is what I propose you swap with the old one. Have a look around it and you'll see.
Oh shit.
Now I've tried just filling in some generic shit so it doesn't look empty. Killed your computer.
What is it? Is it you?
I'm rendering it 68% complete.
Oh, is that why your PC's dying?
How long did it take you to do that then?
When I said to you I'm going to start doing something, from then to now.
Is that just HTML?
No, that's actual. Don't know if you was in TSB when we first did this. We used to have a software called IPS that was just a forum, but like really good.
I know that. Yeah, I used to manage it with you.
Yeah, that one. It's the same as that, but more updated now.
I wonder if you can incorporate that into WordPress.
I believe there's a bridge, but I've never tried.
See, I hate WordPress. I just can't work around it. You know, I haven't touched it in 18 months either. But Bjorn's a big fan, and he's a wizard with it. I mean, he really is good with it. And when I've cocked it up, he's fixed it in seconds flat. And I might have looked at it for 3 hours and not known what the problem was, and he just comes along and it's fixed. So, as far as I'm concerned, he's a god on that sort of thing. But yeah, that looks good. It needs more content, obviously, but yeah, I can see where you're going with it.
I threw it up in 30 minutes, but yeah, that's from scratch.
Yeah, I mean, it's like Rabbit was saying, we need to incorporate the website into the forum. You know, they need to be melded somehow. Yeah, the only problem is, I mean, PHP BB, this is the new version of it. You do things on this entirely different from the old version because there was big security concerns with the last lot, whereas this one looks like nobody's hacked it yet, as far as I know anyway. I'm not sure. There is an update actually out for it at the minute.
I'm a firm believer in you pay for what you get.
Yeah, well, Bjorn actually paid for PHP BB, he subscribed to it, so...
But like,
because you get
what
the free
I was saying
version.
is you can't go back to the web page, and that's where everyone goes.
Oh yeah, we can put a link in on that. I don't like the colour scheme on the forums. I'd rather have them the same colour as what Vanucci's just put up there. Have you seen it?
So I've just sent him a link to have a quick look now.
Yeah, I was saying we need it more centre and then like.
Yeah, what we had before, you see, was like one of those community-based websites, wasn't it? And they are so hackable. They are so easy to hack. I think it was IPS, wasn't it? Is it Invasion? Because this one says Invasion
powered services, I think it is.
Yeah, you've got to pay for that now, haven't you?
Yeah, I have a license with them.
All right. Because I did like the, you know, the shout box and that, and at Veritas Gaming they had the same sort of thing, shout box, and everybody used the shout box. I mean, everybody used it. It was so useful.
I don't actually have one downloaded, but I think there's even I think I actually have a license for one of them for this as well.
But like Bjorn was saying, I said, what about this shout box then? You know, the guys are saying shout box. He says, yeah, but it's so 90s. You know, people are coming away from shout boxes now. I said, yeah, but we've got nothing. He said, well, we've got TeamSpeak, everybody's on TeamSpeak. I said, yeah, but leaving messages for people, yeah, and putting stuff up of interest that's just there, because going to the forums and dredging through forums is not a fun thing.
No. See, that's why I felt Discord bridged the gap a bit on that.
Yeah, I mean, I can't keep up with the forums, you know.
Yeah, you see, there's even I've got a plugin that when something's posted on this forum, it actually then posts it to Discord as well as a link.
Uh-huh.
I can't wait for the kids to go to bed.
They'll be off school soon, you'll be knackered.
Oh no, they're off now. They're off now. See, I'm off work.
They broke up now, have they? Oh, right.
Yeah, I took 2 weeks off work. I've got a week left and I'm back in. I'm in for a week and I'm off again for another week.
You're not going to go somewhere then? Do something?
Yeah, we're off to London now tomorrow.
Wales, huh? You've got to be careful, you know, Rabbit and Josh live in Wales.
Aren't they?
Yeah.
Am I the only recruiter in TSB?
Yep. And you haven't done much of it, have you?
Jesus Christ. Oh, fuck me.
Well, I said to you 6 months ago, I'll make you captain, and you're the recruiter, and I haven't seen you bloody since.
Sorry,
it's been too busy Snapchat.
Here and there.
Yeah, I'm the one that does all the recruiting on a bloody Friday night. It's a pain in the ass.
Ooh, new driver out, Rabbit.
750 people we've got now, and I haven't seen hide nor hair of you.
I'm sorry?
Yeah, 750 people. Well, 749 as of this afternoon on the forums. We grow every week by about between now it's between 5 and 10, I would say, every week is what we get.
Alright, you'll get this.
We'll get 1,000 soon, won't we? Thank you. Yeah, now I keep on my stream. I keep plugging the Battlefield 4 server. You know, I mean, people come in to see the armor and that lot, but there's no reason not to plug the Battlefield 4 server. You know, Battlefield 4 server Metro is back. Remember how Saturday nights used to be? We can do it again, sort of thing. You know, plug it as much as possible, and yeah. Damn, man, the amount of shit I bought to try and be better at Battlefield 4, none of it worked. I bought the same mouse and keyboard that Josh had. I bought a 144Hz monitor because I was a Teddy or whatever his name was, said that's what you need to have, and I bought this, that and the other, and I was still shit at it. I'm at 81%. I'd send you a link, which no, I'm not gonna open Firefox all the way out. I've got this link open in the restore session, and I'm not going to touch it because 81%, man, and I don't want to crash the computer. Oh yeah, I was testing out my I'm streaming and it says excellent at 400k. I'm going, what? 400k? I've got this set to stream at 10 megabits.
I can never do better than 720. Even though I've got 20 upload, I can never do better than 720.
What, kilobytes? That's terrible.
Don't help now that I've got a widescreen monitor as well, so when it's on the stream, everything's condensed.
Yeah, well, I'm trying this Elgato software beta because it now allows you to use the AMD graphics cards to encode the video to upload instead of using your CPU. So it reduces your CPU load and uses the graphics card's memory and processing instead, because you're not doing much except streaming. So you know the graphics cards are not doing anything except ticking over. So that's what I'm doing at the minute. It says stream is excellent at 393 kilobits. I'm thinking, no, it can't be. I can't stream at 720p at 60 frames at what, 400 kilobits. There's no bloody way. It's usually at 3.5 meg. Oh, I saw a post this afternoon about slow uploads. You haven't got an Asus router by any chance, have you?
Yeah, I do actually.
Right, check your quality of service setting, because sometimes it caps at 2 megabit upload, so you have to change it. And that's what somebody was saying. They've because for months they've been streaming really low bitrate, and no matter what they did, they couldn't upload. And then someone had mentioned to them, so they said they went into this Asus router, and in the quality of service setting or something, it was capped at 2 megabits. And they said as soon as they uncapped that, set it to 10 megabits, their stream went straight up, all the stuttering stopped, and all that shit.
Okay, we've enabled quality of service.
It's all these little tips that we try and put on the forums, you know.
There we go, we'll do a speed test now, see what we're getting.
I can't believe this stable at 410 10 kilobits. I don't know how many people's on the stream watching. This is just a test. I'm going to have to put a test up. Wrong keyboard. I've got 2 keyboards here.
So I've got 219 down, and apparently I got 20.78 up.
That's quite good, 20 up.
So 20.9 up.
I've got 2 viewers just watching me test. It's probably just myself, but hey, you know. Once this stream's finished, I'll get into DCS or something and give it a hammering.
Don't think this router's going to reset, but that's that set up. And there's a new firmware update as well. This will probably kick me off.
Oh, I'm at 90%. Oh, I'm getting really nervous.
Okay, I'll get disconnected. Just come update your firmware.
Bloody hell, there's a load of people waiting in the Ironfront's room already.
User in your channel timed out.
23 people waiting to start World War II, and 18 people in the training channel. So that's that, what's that, 42 people waiting to play tonight. If there's 42 people, that means we can go on the opposite side and snipe, or whatever. Be nasties, that'd be cool. Don't mind doing that, that's fun, that is, picking on the tier 1s. Right, this is at 93%, so I'm gonna go to the loo. Be back in a minute. Some food on. What we're gonna have? Big pizza. Make a big pizza. Have a big pizza. Yeah. Small pizza. Yeah, I have to order some pizza. We ordered loads of those small pizzas. We like small pizzas. What small pizzas? Yeah, aren't they? And a new fucking thing. New gas strips.
User entered your channel.
Oh god. No. Well.
We're back.
Right.
Did you update your driver? Did you update your driver?
Yeah. Fuck all though. As always.
Gonna do a bit of siege.
No, dude.
Come on, then, make the feel good.
No. No.
Why not?
Don't want to.
It's a piss poor excuse.
Still a reason.
Not a good one.
Don't care.
Is it because you got beat?
Oh no.
The game?
Oh, how do you mean?
It's come out with that update might help with the lagging issues I've been having.
Why would you do that?
Why wouldn't it? You're being very challenging.
But every update's been the same, apart from it makes it for a certain game, so it's not going to change.
You don't know that, you didn't make it.
Yeah, but no, the same detail, but yeah.
But no.
Well, I focus on fucking VR at the moment, or Shadowplay. Both of which are both useless.
Some type of okay, I'm back, and it's rendered. Beautiful. Opening the folder. Why did it do that? Must be bugged. Right, watch the stream. That's 390k. That is ridiculous. Neon Bunny, I'm only testing, mate. I'm not doing anything at the minute, but it's just the text is so small I can't see it up on my nice bit of my thing there. Right, this is from last night. I'm about to upload this to there we go, to YouTube. So now FA 5, but the stream is only running at 400k. Oh, it's jumping. 101 meg. If I do that, make it full screen. That's not bad quality. I prefer 1080p. I'm getting the hang of this. There's a little bit of twitching. With 60 frames, I'm not as impressed with that as I was. That in the middle, that keeps that back too. Keeps glitching. There's something else maybe doing it. Not smooth as I thought it would be. Oh, now my stream's up to 2 meg. That's interesting.
Yeah, Professor Plaza. I do have to let you know that
I'm using the Elgato beta software now that I can
successful shit like this.
that I can now stream from the graphics card, and the CPU has dropped to about the same as what OBS does. So it's going to go right down. Why is that so bloody high then?
Don't know if you're familiar with the...
That's ridiculous. Turn the noise on that down. Right. Right, okay. Alright, let's get this uploaded to Tubing. Select files to upload or drag them in. Oh, that says all titled. Right, let's get rid of that then. Stable at 1. I can't believe that is so low. I've got the Elgato software set to stream at 10 megabits a second. And it's only streaming at, well, less than that. Way less than that, you know, less than 1 meg. It was streaming at 400k. Which is quite incredibly slow. I don't know what's going off. OBS streams at the 3.5 meg that I tell it to. I don't know what. I don't even know if this is at 60 frames a second. I mean, it says 60 frames a second, but I shouldn't have to turn it up to 10 megs on here. It should be streaming at 60 frames a second at 3.5 megs. It's ridiculous. Anyway, rename this. It says untitled in a minute. Rename. F5-E. No, that's wrong. Come on, get your thinking cap on. F-5E. First flight. Well, actually it's the second flight, but hey, it's really the first flight. So drag that across into there, or drag and drop video files. Well, I've just dragged and dropped. Right, it's in G. Right, there you are. First flight description. My first flight in an F-5E in DCS world. Too many capitals in world. With much help from the people in my stream. Right, and tags. DCS.
I want to do something productive.
Productive? DCS world, comma.
That's how I feel right now.
Yeah.
I want to do something productive.
It's not like you usually like to do counting.
Training.
What have you got in mind?
That's it.
I don't know.
And publish.
I thought it was
34 minutes. You're kidding me. Right, so edit, undo. So where's the bits with the Huey then? That's the Huey, isn't it? That's not the Huey. This is the Huey, right. Play it from there. How much armor have I played now? 2,119 hours.
Bunch of like little single player shit.
Well, I see so many people after we've gone in and decimated places in DCS. They go in with a Huey dropping off cargo and men to take over enemy air bases and stuff, you know, on Blue Flag and DC. And that's the F5. Oh, come on, Alpha control and enter. No, right. I didn't turn on, didn't I? Huey, didn't I?
Awesome.
Give the command. How I do it?
Bet your ass I can.
What sort of running is that? Yeah. Blimey, there wasn't very much in the Huey. To disengage or something on this. I would have thought there was some sort of clutch. Yeah, to engage rotor in that. But hey, you know. Yeah. Right, I can't see the chat on here, can I? Batteries off. Shouldn't really have this on here anyway. Do it another way. Standby generator. I just need to try and make sure that this is streaming it. See, it's bandwidth low flashing on this Elgato shit. I can't remember the rest. And I've given it 10 megabytes upload to play with. Right, and it's only running at 1.8. So what the hell's going on with this piece of crap? Why
2 helicopters in one night, unbelievable.
I know, but 18. How come I've got 18 viewers? Liru is hosting me, doing video editing and testing.
The MiG-21 gonna be too complicated right now.
Liru, thank you.
I have been dying to try the F5E though.
Alright, that's where we're cropping that. Right, we're cropping that there. That'll do there. Right, back a bit, you. Right, and then we're gonna render that. Actually, what I'll do is I'll save that as first, and I'm gonna save it in videos. I'll just make it untitled one because I'll be deleting it afterwards. So that's saved, and now we'll render it. File, render as untitled one.img. Huey, first flight. Render. Yeah, I'm just gonna render it at 720. Oh, bloody hell, what's going on there? Who's that? Rabbit, what are you doing?
Sorry, my bad.
Putting on push to talk or something.
No, it was just something was jammed in with my keyboard and I was trying to get it out.
Oh dear, what did you jam under your keyboard?
A pen.
A pen?
Yeah, it was jammed under the leg and I couldn't, like, it was just stuck under the leg of the keyboard.
Oh right, I thought it was like under your keys. I was thinking, how tall are your keys?
Oh no. No. Well, I could, I guess. Probably end up breaking a couple of keys. You were being all quiet. I thought you were still gone.
I mean, now I'm rendering.
God. You try hard.
I wish it would use the graphics card to render instead of the CPU though.
There is a way you can balance it.
Yeah, there's probably a setting in here that I'm missing. I'm very new to this.
What are you using? Vegas?
Yeah, I used to use Premiere Pro, the Adobe thing, but I don't want to load the whole Adobe suite on my gaming computer.
Adobe is better, apparently, but it's harder to use, isn't it?
I find it easier to use, probably because I've been using it for years. You know, I don't use it constantly, but I found it easier to get on with. But somebody says, oh no, you've got to stick with Sony Vegas because once you get the hang of it, it's really... I saw a guy, you see, doing DCS World, and he was in I think it was a Messerschmitt BF1 ME109, and he was doing dogfighting, and what he'd done is on 2/3 of his screen he had the cockpit view of him dogfighting. On the right hand third of the screen he had an aircraft showing you the banking and that lot, and I don't know how he's done that. He might have replayed it and looked from outside the cockpit on the replay and recorded the replay. That's the only way I think he can do it. And then overlaid over the top he had this thing that we call TAC view, where it shows you it's a bit, you know, in some of these movies you see the aircraft the way they fly on a screen in digital form, you know, like on these training grounds, and they sometimes show you it's like that. TAC views like that. It records all your DCS World flights and it puts the aircraft up as a graphic, and it shows you which way you're heading, how high you are, when you release missiles and what you're hitting, so you can look back in the dogfight and see how well you did or how bad you did, and it's very revealing. It's a great tool, TAC view. It's a really great tool. And I managed to pay for the Pro Edition when they had it on sale, because the sale price for the Pro Edition was the same price the Standard Edition is normally. It was about £20. and I thought, I'm having that. And it's great to see what you're doing, because you can miss so much when you're dogfighting. You know, there might be 3 aircraft and you only think there's 2, and it shows you that. But anyway, he overlaid that as wireframe graphics on the whole thing, and I said, how did you do that? Can you make a video on how you do it? He says, oh, you just do it in Sony Vegas. He says it's difficult to understand how to do it. He says, but once you do it once, he says, you can do it. And I thought, right, I'm going to get into that then, because that was brilliant. Really good that was. But I think from now on I'm going to render this lot on my laptop. I mean, this is the fastest computer in the house. I have got this gaming laptop, and I can just let the laptop get on with it without any problems. What I'll do is I'll edit in here, save it, pass it to the laptop, and tell the laptop to render it while I get on with other things in Sony Vegas. And I'll do it that way, because I've had 3 blue screens now rendering, and I don't know what's causing it. I don't know whether it's maybe because the CPU's overclocked by the motherboard. The motherboard wanted me to set this 6700 at 4.8 gig, and I said no, and it said yeah I wanted 4.8 gig, and I said no, yeah, I'm not running you at 4.8 gig. You're only supposed to be a 4.4 chip, so it's running at 4.6, and it's been very stable. I've not had blue screens until I started rendering, and then suddenly blue screens. So I don't know if it's maybe I should just knock the overclocking off when I'm rendering. But I don't like this. I think I know what's happening. Elgato or Restream is restreaming at a variable bitrate, because my stream is currently sending out 550k instead of the 3.5 meg that it should be sending out. And then when I stream something that moves a lot on the screen, the bitrate goes up. I think it's using variable bitrate instead of constant bitrate. And you can't have variable bitrate when you're gaming. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Ah, you won't believe what's just popped up on my screen.
It failed to render.
No, there's a new NVIDIA graphics driver just come out.
Yeah.
Ah, it really bollocks up my computer. It does, because my computer's got 5 monitors. 2 of them run off the motherboard graphics card, the Intel thing that's on the motherboard. Whenever NVIDIA updates the graphics, my icons go all over the place. They're spread across 5 bloody monitors.
For some reason all my icons are on my fucking right screen there, you know why?
Yeah, and so I don't know, you've got NVIDIA card, haven't you? You've got 1080. Sometimes my toolbar at the bottom appears at the top. I don't know if that happens to you.
Nope.
Yeah, pain in the back.
You sure it's locked in position?
No, my toolbar's never locked.
Might want to try that then. There's lock all test bells. Well,
I'll try that, I'll see what happens. But it's only on a restart that it happens anyway. Now what the hell's the password to my NVIDIA account? Shit. On my other computer I use KeepPass to do all my passwords, but I see LastPass is now part of a lot of the browsers. I'm starting to get very security conscious again. I'm almost getting paranoid. Spoke to my friend Jane. We entered the government cyber security competition some years back, and we were very late at getting there, so we decided to former team of 3 people. There was me, Jane, and some guy, and he said join Facebook and we can all talk to each other through Facebook. So we did. We joined Facebook. This is many years ago, and this guy just disappeared. So we weren't doing very well in the competition because, you know, each one of us was an expert in a different field, and we just couldn't do it. So we decided to drop out. But me and Jane's kept in contact ever since. You know, been friends on Facebook, although we're just acquaintances. But she finished her master's degree in cybersecurity down where you live, actually, somewhere down you live, Cardiff area, and now she's I think she works for Cardiff Police or something now. But she got picked for a SANS security course, 6 weeks, fully residential at a hotel somewhere in Cardiff, and they do you like all the cyber security and that lot and this, that and the other. And she was using a Raspberry Pi to hack drones that they were buying from Mablins. They would buy a drone and they would hack it with a Raspberry Pi and they've put it up on YouTube, how to hack a drone with a Raspberry Pi. It's ever so funny. And she's 60 years old, Jane. She's 60 years old, so she should be retiring about now, but she's well into it. And she kept saying to me, why don't you get back into it? And I said, well, I'm a cripple, you know, I can't jump around communication centres, computer centres like I used to do. I can't crawl around floorboards cabling like I used to and setting up Cisco routers and all that shit anymore. I just can't do it, you know, physically unable to do it. She says, yeah, but she says you can still do penetration testing and stuff like that. She says, you know, you can drive around.
Someone joined that and they would be like, what the fuck are we talking about?
Yeah, I'm streaming this. This is on the stream with 20 viewers. Yeah, there's 20 people watching my stream, us just talking about cybersecurity and watching me render
penetration.
And penetration. Ooh, suits me, sir. Ooh, if you remember the Fast Show, remember the Fast Show? Suits you, sir. Suits you. You know where he was the tailor. Can you not remember that? Maybe I should find a YouTube clip, but I don't want to do anything because I'm uploading to YouTube and I'm rendering and I'm on here at the same time. Tell you what though, right, when I did this 3D mark on here and this was 97% faster than all the computers tested, and I was going, wow, I've built this fantastic computer, because I've never had a computer this fast in my life. You know, I've always been building them slightly less than best.
Hey, wake up.
And oh, poked. Now I'm poked. Who's poking me? Pokes you. TeamSpeak lagging. TeamSpeak's not lagging. Not to me. Is TeamSpeak lagging to you?
Nope.
No, it's at his end, and I'll poke him back. It says DDoS TeamSpeak lagging. No, it's his end. It's your computer.
Someone's DDoSing his computer.
Yeah, it must be. Well, either that or it's running a virus scan or something like that. Where is he? Where's Rat King? Right, poke.
Just right click on his name and
yeah, I'm just doing it now.
The bottom thing. The text thing, just right click on his name and say poke.
Yeah, I've done it. I've said no, TeamSpeak's alright for us. So yeah, I was playing Armour one night and somebody said something and I went, alright. So I opened up DCS World and started flying in DCS World, and Armour's still in the background. I was going backwards and forwards between DCS World and Armour, playing these two highly intensive games. And that's how fast it is. Yeah. But let's see, express installation of the graphics card on my laptop, because I've got this gaming laptop thing.
Oh, I was going to say, you don't want to do that while you're rendering, because it'll break faders.
Oh, it'll break everything if I do that on here. So I might download it, but I'm not going to install it for definite. And I'm running. I'm rendering from the non-volatile M2 drive on my motherboard. I'm rendering from that, which is the fastest drive I've ever seen in my life. I'm rendering from that to a normal S88 SSD to try and keep it speeded up.
You've got to be careful rendering to SSDs.
Why? Tell me.
It ruins their lives.
Maybe I'll render to the hybrid drive then.
No, you've got to be careful. It's like doing a disk fragmentation on an SSD.
I've not had a problem with doing fragmentations on it.
What's the thing that ruins your SSD if you keep doing it loads and loads of times?
I don't know. But if you keep writing to the same segment all the time, it will eventually break down. I mean, gates don't last forever. This is why I don't trust SSDs compared with hard drives, but they are faster. I mean, they are better, and I was surprised because I've been doing electronics since I was 12 years old, and I was surprised to find out recently in a paper from the IEEE that as technology is getting smaller, you know, these chips and the gates and everything are getting smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller, they're becoming more and more and more reliable. And I was going, yeah, I can remember when chips first came out, I could blow a chip with just static from my hands, but nowadays most CMOS chips are protected, you know, they're buffered. That's why they've got a B in the name of the chip for buffering, and that's, you know. Killer's just said SSDs have a limited read-write turns. They've got limited write, but I don't think they've got limited read. Or the read is much longer than write, because it's the writing to an SSD that eventually breaks the chips down.
Yeah.
Now, this is why I don't trust them quite yet. I mean, technology is moving on really fast, and they seem to be quite reliable, but Right, I'm just gonna go and get my food. My timer's just gone off. Back in a sec.
Yeah, it happens. My English is terrible all the time, especially at night.
Hey, wake up.
Some wine? Some wine! Right, where are we? Installation complete.
Oh, it's time to be in spam with poo.
Ah, Snipeball's poked me now.
Oh god. So popular.
She says, are you good up there? Well, the op's starting if anybody wants to get in.
When are we going to be talking about website things then?
Anytime you want. Oh, I'm 91% done. Where's my salt? I've got some Himalayan pink salt around here somewhere. My mum says to me, why did you buy such a big bag of salt? Because they come in 1 kilogram bags of salt. And I says, because that's the size they come in. She says, but it'll go off. I says, Mum, it's been sitting in the ground for millions of years. Do you think just by digging up makes it go off? Let's get rid of some of them channels. Where we done? 97%, 97%. Oh, 97%. 65% uploading first flight, which is already on from the live stream yesterday. But who's loading mods on the server? Oh yes, yes, Liru will be on in a minute. Oh yes, he's missing a mod. Damn, I forgot to tell him. Damn, 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 damn. Where is it? Which page do I need? Mod sets, mod sets. He's missing a mod set. He's missing World War II mod set. Where is he? He's in Task Force Radio. Right, okay. So, hang on. Oh, open folder. It's already open. Huey, first flight. Yeah, that seems to work. It's not as good as 1080p, is it though? Once it's uploaded it will be 1080p, but maybe I should have rendered it in 1080p in the first place. Come on. Oh, there it goes, we're starting. I actually land this. This is my first flight in a Huey, and if this was in armour, I would never have been able to do this. I'm going to put this up on YouTube now. Turns out that I had the KA-50's auto hover switched on, didn't really know it. So it was fighting my controls all the time. Crunchy fries. I'll have to switch my mic off when I'm eating this. You won't want to hear me crunching fries. Look at that. I'm flying a Huey. Very first time. Anyway, fast forward a bit. Look at that, man. I'm actually flying a Huey. Can't do this in armour for love nor money. Won't fly it, can't land it. Try and land the damn things. Look at this. Isn't this cool? Well, I think it's cool. I'm chuffed to bits. Anyway, I'll try and come in and hover, which I'm useless at. Hey, you're breaking my helicopter.
Hey,
Go to the left, rudder. If I need backup. That was it. Down and down with the collective. I didn't crash. I didn't crash the Huey. First time I flied it, first time I landed it. If that had been in armour, there would have been flames, bangs, and all kinds of shit. And Zisco followed me after that. Yeah, that was cool. Anyway. Hang on. What the hell's going off here? I want to reduce it. Right, okay. I need to upload that. Right, what was I doing? Oh yes, I was checking, wasn't I, for the while that's uploading I need to check with the hosting company I need to check the server to make sure Liu has got those mods on properly. Because alright, command lines, Iron Front, Faces of War. No, he hasn't put World War II map things on. Damn, that's interesting. You're supposed to have World War II, aren't you? Huh. Dead interesting. Yeah, armour helicopters are not fun. Very arcade like. I mean, some people like, I think it's John 5 in our lot, he flies it feet off the deck and he uses telegraph poles as a slalom course. I've got a video up on YouTube of that where he's using the telegraph poles as a slalom course, taking us into a sniper lair, and we get hit by Liru's Tigress, and he has to auto rotate to the ground, and he lands it like a feather. Absolutely amazing. Don't know how he does it. Fantastic pilot. Really, really good. Yeah, the KA-50 didn't end well, did it? In fact, it's on here. If I do edit and do trim, I think the KA-50 is about here. Don't know if I can make this full screen.
Warhammer's trash.
Yeah. So how do you make this thing fly forward apart from putting your nose down, which I thought was how helicopters work? Maybe I should play the Huey instead.
Namely, Dark Crusade.
Oh! I don't know how to make that bigger.
I'm gonna end your turn.
I thought.
Fallout Spring for me now. I think what it lasts.
Oh! We've got something here. No, we seem to have hit something. Yeah, enough of that shit. Just put it on my 8-inch monitor for some reason. KA-50. Yeah, there you go. Hands in flames. It's got very sensitive controls. It's got uncontrollable controls. Yeah, fighting it, and I didn't realise it was on auto. Oh my giddy ant! On auto hover. Quit. There we go. Get rid of that. Let's try a different one. No, that's not. Let's turn it off. Right. I wonder if Liru is having problems. They all seem to be on. He'll be streaming any second. Still says he's idle here, but I'm sure any second he'll be streaming. And there's Sniper Wolves, France, Yander, what does he change his name to? Pogonius, which I think it's just Pogo Leaf. I think it's Pogo Leaf. I change his name. Pogonius. Hey up. What's that doing? I just don't want that one. Yeah, Liru is still idle, so he must be still setting up, which is odd. He's usually very much on time. Or maybe he's having problems, but I thought you had to have the World War II mod on. World War II objects. Where the hell's Steam gone? Come on, Steam Launcher. Bloody hell, that took time. Mods. Boscada and Wake Island updated today. But I thought you had to have that one for Ironfront. So if I go find Ironfront, which is that one, go to the website, which is not doing. Come on. Why is that not going to the website? Alright, go to that website then. What the hell's going on? See, it's dependent on World War II objects. I think this one is as well. Oh no, just Cups Terrains Core. So if you're running I44 Terrains, which I'm not sure if he is, let's have a look. Cup Terrains, Ironfront Ace 3 compatibility patch. Oh, is that the only thing he's running? It's just Ironfront and IFA 3 Lite. Alright. So he's not running I44 Terrains, which means he doesn't need it. Oh, there you go. Still don't know why that's not going to the website though. Very strange. Let's get rid of that anyway. So, I think I snapped my blades. I did something just before that hit the ground, I'm not sure. The Huey was a much more successful flight, thankfully. And I must admit, it seemed to be an awful lot easier to land than in armour, which is strange to me, really. Felt much more intuitive to land. So I'm not sure what to play next, or what to do here. Could go and play Ironfront, couldn't we? What do you think? Should we go and play Ironfront? I mean, there's a lot of tier 1s in there. You know what it's going to be like, don't you? It's going to be absolute nightmare with all those tier 1s in. Anyway, let's close that. No, I don't want to change that. Save any changes. Graphics card's doing absolutely nothing. Look, 2% VRAM usage, 109% on the GPU speed, and 54 degrees. It's always at 54 degrees. I've seen it at 57, but never any higher than that. I'll put that over there on that monitor. I can get rid of that now. Oh yeah, we need to transfer them to a different hard drive. Okay, so we'll put them on the hybrid. I'll just stick them in Vegas. Just copy them and then I'll delete them. If you try and move them and something happens and you're halfway through moving them, you lose the files. So always copy them over and then delete them. Best way. Let's have a look and see what's happening. What the hell? Oh, they finished copying already. Oh dear, that was fast.
Hello. Hello.
Oh.
Oh? What was the O for?
Said hello.
Oh, I thought you said oh.
No, you said hello, so I said hello. I'm just wondering whether or not to go on Ironfront tonight.
and leave me.
I'm sorry, darling, but yes.
Wow.
Well, gotta do something. Oh, I've now only got 5 viewers. 20 of them have left.
To the website.
Leroy must have started streaming and taken these viewers back. Well, this is just a stream test, and I've put it up as in real life. I thought that was Indie Racing League. I went to watch a guy that I'd seen streaming before, and he had IRL up, and I thought, oh, that must be Indie Racing League, and I went on there, and all he was doing was drawing or sketching or something on the computer, and I was going, what the hell's this? And then I went on to somebody else's stream that had IRL listed, and they were in bed asleep. Yeah, Leroy's streaming. Oh, the guys are playing Germans.
You can either go through the bridge, or you can take in SkyTrains. Be advised, AA to the right of the HQ will be
I wonder if he's made any slots for Americans. Because sometimes when there's a lot of people on the server, he'll make a couple of slots on the opposite team. And we're going to snipe the arse off them. Lay mines and things, shoot tanks at them.
Long list, mate.
A long list of what?
I'm just planning the game that I'm making, so I'm just planning what needs to be done. And it's a big bloody long list. About 2.5 pages. I've done 6 things in it.
The team speak. At the minute we're in the administration hierarchy, if you like, at TSB. There's a few people that are AFK, and then you've got this is the task force radio room. Now what happens is you go into this room here, iron front of.
So you know the login page of the website?
Yeah.
Is that completely gone?
Yeah, completely gone. There is no login now.
But then the way that loses the whole interaction of everyone.
Well, the problem is we don't want people to have to log into the website and the forum. It's just pointless. So the website was just going to be a website, you know, whereas before it was the place where you logged in and did everything. So now it's just a website. Anyway, as I was saying, sorry about the crunching.
We may as well just have a forum then.
Well, that's what we're sort of looking at, isn't it? Changing everything to be everything, but we'll either need to port everybody off PHPB to a new system and copy over all the posts and that, because I don't want to lose everything. I mean, we've been here 6 months, you know, there's 700 posts, so I don't want to lose them. So anyway, you're in this room here.
So you're thinking bring the forum now over?
Huh?
Or bring, because you can't bring the website over to P whatever it is.
PHPB. No, you can't.
What is that? Yeah.
That's why people come to the website, click on the forums, and they get to the forums, and that's as far as they go. So we're looking for an alternative where the forums and the website can be incorporated, and that link that Vanucci gave looked quite good. So anyway, like Frisk has gone in there. When you get in the game and select your role, TFAR, or Task Force Radio, will move you from that channel into the Task Force Radio channel. So if I was to go into Task Force Radio, just tab in, I wouldn't be able to hear what any of these guys are saying, because they're in a server instance that I'm not in. So if you had half of these guys, say on the modded training server, doing training, and they were connected to Task Force Radio, they could hear themselves, but they wouldn't be able to hear the other people because the other people are in a different server instance within Task Force Radio. So unfortunately, even I can't just double click on Task Force Radio, go in and listen to everybody, because it wouldn't really work. The only way to do it is to go in the game and be moved into that channel, because as you can see, that channel is locked. Now I can get in there, any of the tier 5s can get in there, and any of the Joint Chiefs of Staff can get in there just by double clicking on it. But you can't normally move yourself in. I'm going to have to turn that down, aren't I, as well, like I did last time, because TeamSpeak is way too bloody loud. My computer's running a little bit slow here, and I don't know why. Look at that, it's taking ages just to move a... Look at that. That's laggy as hell.
It just saying it just seems like TSP should just be tsp.org/forum, and that should be it.
Can't even...
That's where everything's at.
Look at that. What the hell's going off? I mean, that's my CPU and memory. It's not doing anything. Damn thing is slow as that. What the hell is going on? What have I... Well, I haven't got anything running, as you can see. That even if I bring up the task where am I? Task manager, it's not doing anything. 16% of memory, 9% CPU. The armor launcher's open, but that's it, and everything is, well, speeded up now. But that was quite slow. That was very weird. Don't need that open anymore. We'll pull that down. Does that still move? Yeah, that moves around okay. It was just a bit laggy there, and I don't know why. That's very strange. Very strange. Very strange. Anyway, back to the stream. I'm gonna have to stop the stream. I don't even know how many people are on, because Twitch has gone weird on me again. It says 5. Does it say 6 up there? Can't quite see. Yeah, the only thing, well, you can come into the TeamSpeak, but you won't be able to get into the TeamSpeak of the guys playing the games. That's just not allowed. But like I say, you have to be on the server anyway to be able to use the Task Force Radio plugin for TeamSpeak. The best thing to do is just watch Leroy's stream and get an idea for it. But your computer doesn't have to be fantastically fast to play Armour, because Armour only runs on one core of your CPU. It doesn't run on any more than one core. 1.5 cores, I think, is it's its maximum. Half a core it uses for background tasks, and the 1 core it uses to generate shit. So it's not your graphics card that really determines how Armour plays. It's your CPU and how fast it is in 1 core. So you could get Armour, try it out, or get Argo. There's an idea. There's a thing in Armour called Argo. You'll find it on Steam, and it's free to play, and it's a bit like CSGO. It's teams of 6 versus 6, and you have to run around villages, towns, compounds, factories, whatever else, doing your 6v6, and that's free. So you don't need to buy Armour to see if it'll run on your computer. You can download Argo for free. So you're running a dual-core laptop with only 4 gig of RAM. Well, I used to run it on 4 gig of RAM. It wasn't a laptop though. No, see, I don't think CSGO and Armour use the same engine. No. I mean, I've been playing since the days of Day of Defeat, which was the first Half-Life mod that I ever played, because Half-Life was the engine that they used for Counter-Strike, and Day of Defeat was a World War II simulator that they used the Half-Life engine with. You find that on Steam somewhere as well. But it's old hat now, the way computers have come on. But in the day of Defeat was the thing, and then the people who made Day of Defeat made Counter-Strike, and people started to go onto Counter-Strike, and then it's you know, carried on. It's a 7-year-old laptop. You've got no chance then. Yes, Argo was like CSGO but with the Armour engine. Yeah, you've got no chance of playing on a 7-year-old laptop because it'll be running either Windows XP or Windows Vista. If you've managed somehow to get Windows 10 on it, good for you. But you're right, it's probably a Centrino chip then, if it's dual core, because I have got a laptop like that. It's an old Dell laptop, 17-inch screen, Centrino chip, the highest rate you can get, because I've been upgrading it with parts off eBay. So it's got 4GB RAM chip, and it's got the Nvidia, oh, which card is it? Is it 280 card, Nvidia 280 or something like that? But it's got an Nvidia card in it. And the problem with those Dell machines is the Nvidia chip keeps popping off the bloody motherboard because the solder wasn't properly done. But the laptop I've got has got a refurbished motherboard that has the chip firmly reballed, as they call it, and it's secured down with glue to keep it down. And it works, and I like it, and I can connect it up to my telescopes and keep my telescopes completely automated. So that works for that. Yeah, mine's a Dell Vostro. Dell Vostro mine is. Can't remember what model, 1700 maybe. Vostro 1700 or something like that, or 1710. I think that's what it is. You can put 2 hard drives in as well, which is quite fun. But the speakers are in very funny places. It was a friend of mine's laptop, and she'd bought new laptops for her and her husband, and she said, "Do you want it?" And I said, "Oh yes, please." And like I say, it's old. It runs Vista. Or is it Vista at the minute? Or did I put Windows 7 on? Can't remember. I think it's Vista it runs. But it runs my telescopes. Yeah, my motorised telescope mounts. So it's quite good at that. It doesn't need to be any more powerful than that. So quite fun. And I'm attached to it. I don't want to get rid of it. Now, I've got to get rid of this bloody variable bit rate. I don't know how it's from variable bit rate or where to change it, but it needs to be done. I'm streaming this to all kinds of places, and all I did was want to test it. I didn't want to actually be streaming until I got a game to play. But time's moving on already tonight. I've been here since I think I got on the computer about 2 PM, so that's 7.5 hours I've been sat here and haven't played a game yet, and that's not good. I like to play my games. I like to share them with people. So what they're doing here, getting in gliders. So these lot have been on the server for 3/4 of an hour and they're still not ready. Mind you, they are tier 1s. When I get on the server, I'm usually ready in 5 minutes flat. Don't know why they spend so much time in the arsenal pigging around. Time they've got to move on though, innit? Theatre mode. Anyway, how's this upload going to YouTube? That's the wrong mouse. Come on, wake up, get the mouse. Yeah, tier 1s, you see, they're new to the mods, that's the problem. They've probably never played Ironfront before, some of the tier 1s. And some of the tier 1s have only just been promoted today from tier 0, who've never used the mods at all in their life. And I know from experience, when you go from your normal armour, which we call vanilla, to modded armour, it's a completely and utterly different game. Because you've got ballistics, you know, bullet dynamics, the curvature of the earth, the wind, the rain, the humidity affects your bullets, especially for snipers. And then you've got the medical system, where you've got you don't just press the space bar to recover someone, you've actually got to do CPR on them, bandage them up, pack them, and okay. So you've got to get them up, you know. The medical system is a lot different. If you want to plant explosives, you don't just put them down and set a timer, you've got to place them down, then you've got to interact with them and select a trigger, whether it's a timer or a long distance remote control, you know, 57. The mine detectors, you've got to use the mine detectors, you can't just keep them in your pack and detect mines. So it's oh yeah, bullet drop, everything, it's all done. See, in vanilla on a Friday night, I can shoot 2.5 kilometers with that L200 intervention rifle. 2.5 kilometers is what I don't like shooting any further than that, because it's you know, it's a bit icky, and sometimes there's the very slightest breeze and your bullet goes off ever so slightly, but that's it. Shooting someone at 2.5 kilometers in modded is very skillful. You've got to be very skillful, because you've got to take in the direction and strength of the wind, the bullet drop, the curvature of the earth, the humidity, is it raining, because that affects it, you know, everything affects your bullet drop. And whoa, Sniper Elite, I think that's what Liru was on about. In I did a Twitch clip and stuck it up on my YouTube, where he says he thinks I'm playing Elite Dangerous, which is the sniper thing where you can see the trajectory of the bullets and shit. And I was thinking, Elite Dangerous? No, I've got the lifetime pass for Elite Dangerous, and I haven't been on it for quite some time really. And I thought, no, that's not right. But Sniper Elite, that must be what he was on about. Yeah, Sniper Elite. An MSI laptop with a G10 Nvidia card. Well, they're only just coming out, and they're very expensive. I mean, my MSI gaming laptop sitting here is an i5700 chip with a 960, yeah, a GTX 960 card in it with 2 gig of RAM. And that plays Armour fine, because I play Armour on this when I go to my parents, and I use one of these 32-inch smart TVs as the monitor. Because although 17-inch monitor on the gaming laptop is quite good, it's not as good as having 32-inch in front of you. And we're talking about size again. Yes, I want to close tabs. Close that. There's nobody playing on that, so I'll get rid of that as well. I've got buffering on Liru's stream. I don't know why. I might have to restart Firefox. Yeah, it's running quite high CPU and high memory. End it, restart it. That's the way to do it. Okay, what am I going to do? Alright, yes, I've got to try and sort this stream out, haven't I? Well, I wanted a 970 or a 980, but 960 was what I could afford. It was on offer, I think. Got it from Overclockers in the UK. It's got a 3-year warranty on it, which I'm quite happy with. 1080 at 60 frames. Really?
Them to a staggered column, have them face this way, and then adjust them when they get in formation, and then set them to be prone, put them a bit off the road. But this should be doable to say the least. We can get a very big point-blank ambush right here.
Ah, yeah, I like that.
If I get a chance to watch the
Staggered mines. Oh, that's going to be explosive, isn't it? Right, I'm going to play about with the stream here. So it'll be on and off and on and off, because I've got to get rid of this variable bitrate. I don't know where the variable bitrate's come from. I don't know if it's Restream that's doing it, or whether it's this Elgato thing that's doing it.
And of course, you know, they're probably going to have it booby-trapped. That's one of my only ways to counter these greyhounds. But I will also be nice and do this.
Oh! They're all getting in American trucks. They must be Americans. I thought they were playing Germans
and
today.
A shit ton of spare wheels. How many spare wheels can they take? Jesus Christ! What is that, 6? Literally a spare wheel for each fucking wheel. So
spare wheel for everybody.
They should not lose those. Hey, Jab, are you, or not
that's funny. That's funny. I don't know what's going off with this. Network error while fetching media resource.
Alright.
Oh.
Not what I meant for them to do, but that's perfectly okay.
Yeah, sorry, I must have missed that. Right. Where does it say what sort of bitrate I'm running?
Hey Tootie, or Ramirez, can you do me a favor and change the title to Zeus Perspective World War II Ops, Japanese versus
I can't
USA,
see
or
this.
something along those lines. I'm trying to get out of like the tier 1 habit of like just using tiers, because then I'd have to explain constantly what the tier system is. So we'll just, you know, talk about what the ops are themselves. I think that would be better.
I've got the decoder set for the graphics card. I've got the encoder set for the graphics card.
Bloodwind will be there next week, I believe, for like a month.
But I can't find anywhere where we put in a variable bitrate.
Fucking bazooka here. Is this even a bazooka, or is this just some random pole? Yeah, they're not really paradropping either.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to have to stop the stream anyway, Killing Owl. Thanks. I think there's only a couple of you left on anyway. I'm going to have to play with this until I can find out what the hell's going on. Because I've got this variable bitrate, and it's, I mean, currently it's 0.5 megabyte, and it should be 3.5. It shouldn't be on variable bitrate. It should be on constant bitrate. So I'm not sure what's going on. I need to sort this out, and the only way to do it is to switch the stream off and have a look at all the settings. So I'm going to do that. I'll catch you guys later. I'll be on and off and on and off, so please ignore it. And I'll leave it saying in real life. See what we do. We'll catch this. We'll get it working. Because it says here that it's streaming at 10 megabits, would you believe? And the Twitch stream is not 10 megabits. So don't know what's happening. Don't know what's happening there. But if I stream from OBS, it's a constant bitrate. So anyway, I'll switch this off. I'll catch you guys later. Go watch Leroy. He'd be doing some really good stuff.